Hello my friends, Dr. Mandell here. If you're over 50, 60, or 70 years old, listen closely. When you close your eyes tonight as your body drifts into sleep, something silent begins to happen beneath your skin. Millions of muscle fibers, once strong and vibrant, begin to fade slowly, quietly, every single night. Scientists have a name for it: sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It doesn't happen overnight, but every night contributes to it. And if you're over 50, it's already begun. Research shows that after the age of 30, the average person loses about 3% to 8% of their muscle mass every decade. By the time you're 70, that can mean losing up to half of your lean muscle tissue. Half the strength that once carried you upstairs, lifted your groceries, and kept you standing tall. But the most alarming part, much of that loss takes place while you sleep. During deep sleep, your body is supposed to rebuild, repair, and rejuvenate. Growth hormone and testosterone rise, cells renew, and your brain clears toxins. But when your body doesn't have enough nutrients or the right hormonal balance before bed, the equation changes. Instead of building, your body starts breaking. It begins to cannibalize muscle tissue for energy, pulling amino acids from your own muscles to keep vital systems running through the night. Imagine your muscles as a savings account. Each day you deposit energy and protein, but when the night comes and your body has no resources to draw from, it withdraws from your muscle bank just to survive. Night after night, year after year, the account runs lower. The shocking truth is that muscle loss isn't simply a matter of getting older. It's often a matter of neglecting what happens while you sleep. Scientists from Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that overnight fasting leads to increased muscle protein breakdown, particularly in older adults. When you go to bed on an empty stomach or with inadequate protein intake during the day, your body runs out of circulating amino acids just hours after you fall asleep. As insulin levels drop and cortisol rises in the early morning, muscle breakdown accelerates. The body literally eats away at itself to sustain energy levels. This is why older adults often wake up feeling weak, stiff, or fatigued. It's not just aging, it's overnight muscle loss. Your body was designed to repair muscle while you sleep, but only if it's given the building blocks it needs. Without them, the system reverses direction. Think of a construction crew arriving at a site in the morning. If there are no bricks or materials left, the workers start tearing down existing walls to find parts to reuse. That's exactly what your body does without protein reserves. It dismantles itself to keep other systems running. And the consequences of this nightly breakdown reach far beyond appearance or strength. Losing muscle means losing metabolism. Every pound of muscle burns roughly 7 to 10 calories per day at rest. As muscle mass declines, so does metabolic rate, leading to weight gain, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes. Studies published in the Journal of Gerontology show that sarcopenia is one of the strongest predictors of frailty, falls, and even mortality in older adults. But here's the twist: most people don't realize this process doesn't have to happen. You can stop it and even reverse it if you understand the science of what happens while you sleep. During the first few hours of rest, your body goes through cycles of repair that are fueled by amino acids in your bloodstream. When those amino acids run out, your body searches for another source, and the only available reservoir is your own muscle tissue. This is why studies from McMaster University found that people who consumed adequate protein before bed increased overnight muscle protein synthesis by up to 22% compared to those who didn't eat anything. The researchers concluded that sleep is not just a time of rest. It's a time of opportunity, a window where the right nutrition can make the difference between growth and decline. But for millions of seniors, this window is missed. Many finish dinner early, sometimes by 6 p.m., then sleep by 10 p.m., fasting for 12 hours or more. While that might seem healthy, the result is a long period where the body is deprived of nutrients and muscle loss accelerates. This is one of the hidden reasons why older adults lose strength even when they stay active. When muscles shrink, so does independence. Simple tasks, standing up from a chair, lifting a grandchild, carrying groceries, start to feel heavier. But it's not just muscle power that fades, it's stability, coordination, and balance. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention report that 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year, and sarcopenia is a leading contributor. Each fall increases the risk of fractures, hospitalization, and loss of confidence, creating a spiral that's hard to escape. Behind every statistic is a human story. A grandfather who can't climb the stairs to his bedroom anymore. A mother who used to garden for hours, but now needs to rest after a few minutes. These are not just signs of aging, they're signs of muscle deprivation, of a body crying out for the nutrients it needs while you sleep. Sleep should be the body's greatest healer. But when we go to bed depleted, it becomes a time of quiet destruction. The good news is that the solution is simple, backed by years of science. Give your body what it needs before the night begins. Your muscles are not gone forever. They're waiting for the chance to rebuild. Even in your 70s and 80s, research shows that with proper nutrition and mild resistance exercise, muscle fibers can regenerate. The National Institute on Aging confirms that older adults can regain significant muscle mass in just 12 weeks when their nighttime nutrition supports protein synthesis. So the next time you prepare for bed, think about what's happening inside you. Your body is preparing for one of the most important repair cycles of your life. It's ready to heal, to rebuild, to protect you. But it needs your help. It needs fuel. Don't let the night steal from you. Don't let your hard-earned strength disappear 1 hour at a time. Remember, muscle loss is not inevitable. It's preventable. It's reversible. And it starts with understanding what happens while you sleep. Because tonight, while millions of people drift into dreams unaware of the quiet erosion within, you now hold the knowledge to change it. You can protect what nature gave you. You can preserve your strength, your balance, your freedom. Every night is a crossroads. One path leads to decline, the other to restoration. The choice begins before you close your eyes. Feed your body the right way, and your sleep becomes your greatest weapon against aging. This isn't just about living longer, it's about living stronger. So tonight, before you sleep, remember this: the battle for your health doesn't happen in the gym or on the track. It happens in the stillness of the night, when no one is watching, when your body decides whether to build or to break. Choose to build. When you think about aging, you probably imagine wrinkles, slower walking, maybe some gray hair. But what you can't see, the silent transformation happening inside your body, is far more dangerous. Every day, every night, your muscles are disappearing. Not because you stopped using them, but because your body is starving for one vital thing it no longer gets enough of: protein, especially before bed. This single missing piece can mean the difference between growing older with strength and independence or slipping into weakness and frailty that steals your freedom. Science has revealed a powerful truth. Your muscles aren't built in the gym, they're built while you sleep, but only if your body has the raw materials to rebuild. During the night, your muscles enter a repair cycle triggered by sleep hormones like growth hormone and testosterone. These hormones act like a construction crew, ready to rebuild the fibers you've used throughout the day. But if there's no protein available, no amino acids circulating in your bloodstream, those workers have nothing to build with. Instead, they start tearing down the very walls they're supposed to strengthen. That's why muscle loss accelerates with age. It's not just time. It's nutritional starvation during the most critical hours of recovery. The science is striking. Studies from Maastricht University show that consuming 30 to 40 grams of protein before bed significantly increases overnight muscle protein synthesis by nearly 20% more than during the day. Think about that. While you're lying still, your body could be building muscle more efficiently than at any other time, if only you feed it the right fuel. Yet millions of older adults go to bed every night on empty stomachs, unknowingly triggering muscle breakdown that slowly robs them of their strength. Protein isn't just food, it's the foundation of your life. Every muscle fiber, every strand of hair, every enzyme, every immune cell is made of it. And as you age, your body becomes less efficient at using protein. Scientists call this anabolic resistance, the body's declining ability to turn protein into muscle. It means that what was once enough in your 30s or 40s no longer is. Older adults need almost double the protein younger people do to trigger the same level of muscle repair. The tragedy: most seniors eat half of what they actually need. Now imagine what happens overnight. After your last meal, your body enters a fast that lasts 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours. If that final meal was low in protein, your bloodstream runs dry of amino acids by midnight. The body must find them somewhere, so it breaks down muscle tissue to keep vital organs functioning. That's the hidden reason many older people wake up feeling weaker than the day before. They're literally losing muscle in their sleep. But here's the miracle of human biology: you can reverse it. By giving your body a small amount of slow, digesting protein before bed, you flip the switch from breakdown to growth. Casein, a protein found naturally in milk and cottage cheese, digests slowly over 6 to 8 hours, providing a steady stream of amino acids all night long. It's like setting up an intravenous drip of nutrients for your muscles while you sleep. Research in the American Journal of Physiology confirms that nighttime protein intake boosts muscle repair and growth, even in older adults who aren't actively exercising. And it's not just about muscles. When your body has steady access to protein through the night, it stabilizes blood sugar, improves metabolism, and strengthens bones. Protein stimulates the release of IGF-1, a growth factor that supports tissue repair and bone density. That means fewer falls, fewer fractures, and more confidence in every step you take. But here's what the food industry doesn't tell you: not all protein is created equal. The type and timing matter just as much as the amount. Fast proteins like whey digest quickly, great for after exercise, but too short-lived for nighttime repair. Slow proteins like casein digest gradually, sustaining you through every stage of sleep. That's why a small serving of Greek yogurt, low-fat cottage cheese, or a casein shake before bed can be life-changing for older adults. Consider this: in one clinical trial, elderly men who consumed 40 grams of casein protein before sleep showed a 30% increase in overnight muscle synthesis compared to those who took a placebo. Their bodies literally built muscle while resting. No gym, no weights, just smart nutrition timed right. And yet, every night, millions of seniors miss this opportunity. They go to bed thinking they're giving their digestion a rest, unaware that their bodies are being forced to dismantle muscle to survive. Over weeks, months, and years, this adds up. A pound of muscle here, another there, until standing from a chair feels harder, carrying groceries becomes exhausting, and balance begins to fade. Muscle is more than strength, it's your body's engine. It regulates metabolism, supports joints, and even influences the brain. A study from Tufts University found that seniors with more muscle mass had lower rates of dementia and better overall longevity. Why? Because muscle acts like a metabolic shield, protecting the body from insulin resistance, inflammation, and cognitive decline. But the loss of muscle doesn't just take away physical power, it takes away independence. It means giving up hobbies you love, relying on others for simple tasks, losing confidence in your own body. And all of it can start to reverse with something as small as a bedtime snack. Picture this: you sit down before bed with a small bowl of Greek yogurt, maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon, maybe a spoon of peanut butter. Nothing fancy, just a smart ritual. You go to sleep knowing your body has what it needs to repair itself. As you rest, slow digesting protein seeps into your bloodstream, feeding every cell, every fiber, every muscle. Growth hormone peaks around midnight, and now it finally has the building blocks it's been waiting for. Instead of breaking down, your body rebuilds. You wake up stronger, more stable, more alive. This isn't theory, it's physiology. It's the body's design. And yet we've forgotten it. We've been told that eating before bed is bad, that late night snacks lead to weight gain. But the truth depends on what you eat. The right protein in the right amount doesn't make you fat, it makes you functional. It keeps your metabolism humming through the night, reduces appetite the next morning, and stabilizes your energy all day long. The real enemy isn't food, it's muscle loss. The slow, quiet decay that begins when we stop giving our bodies what they need to stay strong. So tonight, before you turn out the lights, remember this: the difference between weakness and vitality, between decline and resilience, is often just a spoonful away. One small serving of protein can protect years of strength. You don't have to go to the gym for hours. You don't need expensive supplements or magic formulas. You just need to feed your body with purpose. Your muscles are waiting for you to care. They are still alive, still listening, still ready to grow, even at 70, even at 80. All they need is your help. Because muscle loss doesn't happen because you're getting old. It happens because you're undernourished when it matters most. So tonight, give your body the gift of renewal. Let your sleep become a time of growth, not decay. Don't let the night steal your strength. Let it build you. Tomorrow morning, when you rise from your bed with energy and stability, you'll know the secret that millions still don't. True strength isn't built in the daylight. It's built in the dark. When the sun goes down and the world grows quiet, your body prepares for its most important work: repair, renewal, and recovery. Yet for millions of older adults, this sacred nighttime process is quietly broken. They go to bed tired, undernourished, and unaware that while they sleep, their bodies are losing more than rest. They're losing strength, stability, and vitality. But there's a secret hiding in plain sight. A simple nightly routine that can preserve your muscles, boost your metabolism, balance your hormones, and even improve your sleep quality. It requires no pills, no expensive supplements, and no gym membership. Just one small act before bed that can change how your body ages. Science tells us that aging is not just about wrinkles or gray hair, it's about how efficiently your body repairs itself at night. And that repair depends on the nutrients you give it before you close your eyes. Most people think fasting through the night is healthy. But research shows that for seniors, long nightly fasts can trigger something far more dangerous: accelerated muscle loss. When your body runs out of nutrients during sleep, it enters a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down its own muscle tissue for fuel. That's why people over 60 can lose strength even if they're eating well during the day. Their bodies spend half the night cannibalizing what they worked hard to build. But here's where the story changes. Scientists have discovered that adding just one protein-rich snack 30 minutes before bed can completely reverse that nighttime muscle breakdown. A simple bowl of Greek yogurt, a serving of cottage cheese, or a small protein shake can feed your muscles through the night, keeping your metabolism active and your strength intact. A 2015 study from Maastricht University found that older adults who consumed protein before sleep showed a 22% higher rate of overnight muscle synthesis than those who didn't. That means their bodies continued to build muscle even in the middle of the night. While others lost strength in their sleep, these individuals grew stronger simply by changing what they ate before bed. It's not just about muscle, it's about energy, hormones, and longevity. When you give your body slow, digesting protein before sleep, your blood sugar stays stable, preventing late night spikes that disrupt rest. Your growth hormone and testosterone, both essential for repair and rejuvenation, rise to their natural peaks. Your metabolism keeps running instead of shutting down. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirm that nighttime protein not only boosts muscle repair, but also improves sleep quality and fat metabolism. It helps your body recover faster, store less fat, and burn more calories even while you dream. But the benefits go even deeper. Protein before bed supports bone density by providing amino acids that help rebuild bone tissue, critical for seniors at risk of osteoporosis. It enhances immune function, strengthens connective tissue, and fuels your brain's detoxification process during deep sleep. Every system in your body depends on this nightly refueling to stay resilient. Without it, the domino effect begins: muscles weaken, balance declines, fatigue rises, and independence slips away. Now imagine turning that around with a simple habit. You finish your dinner, go about your evening, and before bed you take a moment for yourself. You grab a small bowl of Greek yogurt, rich in casein, the slowest digesting protein known to science, or maybe a scoop of plant-based protein blended with almond milk. You're not just eating, you're fueling your body for repair. As you sleep, amino acids flow steadily into your bloodstream, feeding your muscles hour by hour. Growth hormone surges, tissues rebuild, and your metabolism hums along, quietly restoring you from the inside out. By morning, the difference is subtle but powerful. You rise from bed without that heaviness in your legs. Your balance feels stronger, your energy steadier. You've just prevented another night of silent muscle erosion, and it took less than 5 minutes. That's the power of a consistent bedtime ritual. And here's what most people don't realize: when you create this habit, your body begins to expect it. Your metabolism adapts, your hormones balance, and your muscles start responding more efficiently. Within weeks, studies show measurable gains in strength and lean mass, even without major exercise. A 2019 review in Frontiers in Nutrition concluded that consistent nighttime protein intake leads to significant improvements in muscle preservation, glucose control, and metabolic rate, especially in older adults. In other words, the body becomes younger from the inside out. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smart, choosing the right foods at the right time. A spoonful of Greek yogurt, a few bites of cottage cheese, a boiled egg, or a handful of nuts. These aren't meals, they're signals to your body that it's safe to rebuild, not break down. Think about what's at stake. Muscle is the foundation of every movement, every heartbeat, every breath. Lose enough of it and you lose your independence. But build it, protect it, and it becomes your armor against aging. The National Institute on Aging calls muscle mass the strongest predictor of longevity and quality of life. And every night, you have the power to protect it, or to let it fade. For years, society has told us that aging equals decline, that weakness is inevitable, that tiredness is normal. But modern science says otherwise. Your body still holds the blueprint for renewal, it just needs the right fuel to unlock it. The same repair systems that kept you strong in your 20s still exist inside you. They haven't disappeared, they've only gone dormant, waiting for your signal to wake up. And that signal begins with one small ritual before bed. It's not glamorous. There's no hype, no marketing, just a quiet act of nourishment that keeps your body alive and thriving while you rest. Because true health isn't built in the morning when you wake up. It's built in the hours before you sleep. So tonight, before you climb under the covers, take a moment to remember this: your body doesn't stop working when you do. Every heartbeat, every breath, every cell continues to fight for your strength, your balance, your future. All it needs is a little help. Don't let the night steal what you've earned during the day. Don't let years of effort fade because of one missing habit. Feed your muscles. Feed your bones. Feed your life. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start tonight, one small bowl, one small step, One small decision that can change how your body ages. Because it's not too late to get stronger. It's not too late to feel younger. It's not too late to rebuild what time has taken away. As you drift off to sleep, know that your body is working for you, not against you. That every cell is rebuilding. That your strength is returning. And when you wake, you won't just feel rested, you'll feel renewed. The science is clear. The power is in your hands. And the time to start is tonight. This is Dr. Mandell, wishing you peace, love, and good health.